Hi everybody, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. Chris here. Today I'm giving you my take on Invasion of the Barbers from Dua Fragrances. Stay tuned to FM. Invasion of the Barbers from Dua Fragrances is an inspired expression of Invasion Barbare from MDCI Parfums and is classified as an Oriental fougere. Let's have a quick look at the notes. Top notes: grapefruit, bergamot and violet leaf. In the mid, thyme, cardamom, lavender and ginger. In the base, patchouli, vanilla and musk. The main notes I'm getting from this are lavender and vanilla, so this is a bit of a lavender bomb, and you're also getting a lovely creamy sweet vanilla. The spices in there, the ginger, the cardamom, the thyme, they're all detectable. They're playing a bit more of a supporting role. The lavender and the vanilla are definitely at the forefront of this one. The lavender in this has been sourced from the town of Grasse in France. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, maybe. Anyway, it's a really high quality lavender, and as far as I'm concerned, you get that across the board in all the Dua fragrances that I've tried. They all seem to have very high quality ingredients in them, and I've recently had the pleasure of meeting Massam Raza from Dua, and he was explaining to me the great lengths that his company goes to source high quality ingredients from around the world. He's giving us his interpretation of high quality niche fragrances a lot of the time, so it really does make sense for him to source high quality ingredients so he can get as close to those fragrances as possible. The name of this, Invasion of the Barbers, implies that it's a barbershop scent, and a barbershop scent isn't one specific scent. It can be any fragrance that reminds you of the scents that you can associate with that classic gents barbershop. So soapy smells, herbal smells, shaving foam, that kind of thing. So any fragrance that is reminiscent of that can be termed barbershop. I would say that this isn't in the vein of classic barbershop scents that perhaps have lighter, fresher notes, maybe some citruses in there. Scents like Acqua di Parma's original Cologne and Creed's Bois de Portugal is sometimes talked of as having the qualities of a barbershop scent. In my opinion, this one is a bit more of a modern day barbershop style scent. So rather than reminding me of that traditional cologne splash that you would have on after a shave, this one reminds me more of the shaving foam. So the shaving foam that they get on those brushes and they lather it all over your face, and then they get one of those really scary looking sharp blades to give you a really close shave. Not like the nice modern day razors we get to use these days. Really safe, you've got to be a fool to cut yourself using one of these. So this reminds me of that shaving foam. It's luxurious, thick, creamy and sweet, but at the same time sophisticated and really gentlemanly. Something that I feel I do need to bring to your attention about this fragrance is its performance. It's an absolute beast, for me anyway. I was travelling back from London after I'd met Massam, and he'd kindly given this fragrance to me. So on the morning I was leaving, I sprayed this on. I did my usual kind of 5 or 6 sprays. And I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm getting a good sense of that. It's projecting really nicely, it's opening really strong. And then about an hour later, when it came to board the train, I was still getting a really strong smell. And we know what train carriages are like. They're quite confined, and this one was a little bit stuffy and very full. There weren't any spare seats in the carriage at all. And I was sat next to a lady, and I was just projecting still really strongly after an hour of this fragrance. And then even an hour into the journey, I was still really projecting, and I felt sorry for this poor lady. Not that it's an unpleasant scent at all, but because we were just in such a confined situation and the scent was really strong, I think she was perhaps getting a bit sick of it by the end of the journey. I wasn't though, I was really enjoying it. So I would say if you're going to spray this, particularly in warmer weather, I mean 1 or 2 sprays would do it. This is really strong. In the winter, maybe give it 3 or 4, but either way, you would certainly not need to spray much of this juice at all. So quite a good value for a fragrance that you need to spray less of because it is such a good performer. Another question you might all be wanting answered is, how close is this to Invasion Barbare, the original from MDCI? Well, I've been testing it directly against this one. As usual, this came from Greg at fragrancesamplesuk.com, so thanks Greg for this sample. So I've been wearing them side by side, and to my nose, they don't really smell any different. I get the same performance, I get the same beautiful scent from both of them. Price-wise, the best price I seem to have found online for the original is £220 for 75ml, so pretty expensive. The Duo Invasion of the Barbers is, I think it's $60 for a 30ml bottle. They're currently sold out on their website at the time of filming this video, so I couldn't see the price, but I think it's about $60. And the fact that it's sold out just goes to show that it's an excellent interpretation, an excellent fragrance, and it's really popular. So hopefully by the time you're watching this video, it'll have come back into stock. Performance of this one is fantastic. I'm getting easily 10 hours longevity, and then the projection is 4 hours, if not more, so definitely beast mode. In terms of who could wear this, definitely leans more masculine because it's that gents barbershop style scent. And in terms of the age of who could wear this, I'd probably say someone 25 or upwards would really be able to pull this one off. In terms of occasion, this is really versatile. In my opinion, it would work really well as a casual day scent, but equally as well dressed up in a nice sharp, crisp suit for more of a formal occasion scent. Massam did a great job on this one. It's smooth, it's classy, it's creamy, it's sweet, it's masculine, awesome performance. If all those things appeal to you, then you should be thinking about invading Duo and picking up a bottle. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful if this is a fragrance you were considering picking up. If you own this one and the original, leave a comment down below. Let me know how close you think they are, because I think they're really close. Please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell to enable notifications. And until next time, keep tuning into FM and keep smelling good. What? The tissue still on. Ah.